Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Sorry about this little sunspot situation here, but I hope that's okay. I hope everyone is well and staying healthy today, and please be kind to yourself. It's so important that you're kind and patient when dealing with yourself. And listen to your mind and body. If your mind is telling you that today all you need to do is rest and have a relaxed day, then please listen to your mind and do just that. So today I'm going to be doing a reading about Taehyung, or otherwise known as V, a member of famous K-pop group BTS. Thank you so much for everyone who gave me a recommendation. This is going to be a general reading off of his current energy, and I just want to make a super quick disclaimer, like I did in my last video, that I'm not going to divulge too much into his personal life out of respect for him and for whomever I'm going to be doing a reading about in the future. Also, I've mentioned this before, but I don't know too much about BTS, so I'm sorry if I'm not too familiar with them. But like I said, they make really great music and I really respect their talent. But without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, guys, wow. So just really quickly here, I just want to say that he has such a lovely energy about him, which is so very different from the persona that is portrayed. It's just that because I saw his photograph earlier, that's how I channel energy, and he looks like such a cool person, you know, like a cool, mysterious guy, but he's actually the complete opposite of that. His energy exudes like this puppy dog like aura. He's got boundless energy. He's like a boy living in a man's body. He's very loving, very caring, very loyal. And I think a very amazing like a big amazing quality about him is that he's actually a very generous person. He's super duper generous with the people he loves. He wouldn't think twice about giving the people he cares about his money, his time, his help, his undivided attention. But when it comes to himself, he's actually quite frugal. He's not as kind to himself as he is with others. That's what I'm seeing. Also, it's a case of still waters run deep, because he's a very sensitive soul. I think if he's met with a problem, or if there's a situation that's bothering him, he will think about it a lot. It will be a situation of him not being able to sleep and things like that, whereas maybe for the other people it's not really as big of a deal, but he really cares a lot about the people around him. So let's see what else is happening. Interesting. Okay, this is super interesting because these cards came out on my previous reading about Jungkook, and I said that there's kind of a dispute happening in the background. So I do see that there's something that they're dealing with right now, but it's gonna work in their favor. Everything's gonna work out well, because we do have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about victory, success, overcoming obstacles, and justice. Justice is on their side, so everything's gonna be okay. I don't want you guys to worry too much about it. It's gonna be okay. So let's see a little bit about relationship, what's happening right now. Look at that, guys. Okay, I don't want to break too many hearts. Okay, there's definitely someone. Okay, there's definitely someone. Wow. Okay, so there's definitely someone in his life right now that he truly cares about a lot. They are acting as his source of strength, and he's taking on a very protective role to them. He wants to protect them so much. At the same time, this person is also giving him stability, a very stable ground for him to stand on, because I feel like for the last year, year or more, I feel like he's been standing on shaky ground. It's been a very difficult phase for him, but all the cards that I see right now are so light and happy that I feel like things have really completely changed for him in the last few months or so. Okay, let's see more. Okay, this is a new relationship, because it hasn't been very long. I see the full here, so they're just starting off, but he definitely has very, very strong feelings for this person. Yeah. So with Taehyung, he I can see that he has a tendency to sometimes feel a lot so very deeply, to the point that if he feels anger or any sorts of emotions, it can get the better of him. He can be so upset and so angry that maybe he will feel like, I don't know, just channeling his energy is very difficult for him to balance his energy, because he feels everything so very deeply. Like I mentioned before, he feels love deeply. He things affect him very deeply. He's just a very sensitive person. But this person that has entered his life, or the person who he started a relationship with, brings a sense of calmness and harmony into his life and into his emotions. They are able to help him balance all these feelings that sometimes battle inside him, and they've brought peace into his life. That's what I see. It's a very, very kind, very loving energy, very peaceful kind of relationship. So this is truly amazing. Wow. um I mean, yeah. This is so good. Very happy, very happy energy, very loving. They're perfect for each other. It's like we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. They're they're two different versions of the same, two peas in a pod, basically. So he doesn't have to articulate his feelings very well, and this person already knows what he's feeling. So let's find out a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to divulge too much, but let's find out a little bit about this person. Okay, so this person is very, very sensitive, and he feels a lot for this person. Like I mentioned before, the overflowing of feelings is okay. So this person is very, very action oriented and creative. Action oriented, creative. They're go-getters, very confident in themselves. I also see that they are someone who is very philosophical. They're very smart. They're a jack of many trades. There's a lot of things that they're very good at, which inspires him and makes him want to be better too. So right now he is currently trying to balance two things. I see that there's two things. He's kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Let's kind of find out what that is. Okay, interesting. So one thing is the persona that he is portraying, that people know of him, which is Taehyung. This is very, very interesting. So he is actually a very traditional person. He's got very, very not strict, I wouldn't say strict, but he has ideologies that he's held since he was very small, and he's carried on until now. This could be religion, or just, you know, just how he views life. He's actually a very traditional person, and I think he grapples with the idea that he is two people. He wants to show more of this side. And you know what's so funny? Look, the Hierophant is number 5 and V. I hope you guys can see that, but he struggles with wanting to show more to his fans and the people he loves, show more of who he truly is. He really, really wants to do that, because the artist side is not really him. So he's balancing that. I feel like everyone is going to start seeing even more of him. He's gonna open up even more in the next few months. So I grabbed some oracles. Let's find. Okay, so yes, definitely. He is, wow, so he's really, 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 really wants to show both of his sides, because actually I feel like if he allows himself to open up more and shows all sides to him more. People are just gonna fall in love with him, even more, because he's such a charming, loving person. Like I said before, he has such a lovely energy. He is so generous. He is so kind. It's just about marrying the two parts of his world, his, his private persona and his public persona, and telling himself that it's okay to show yourself to the world. So he does sometimes feel jealous. I think he grapples with such a public life. I don't think that was something that he was ready for them to be on such a, this trajectory going upwards. So he does sometimes wish he could live simpler times. I can see that, and I think he thinks now that if he were to marry the two and show himself more, it would calm his nerves. Yeah, he wants to show this side of him to the world, to feel light. He wants to be able to be himself without feeling any pressure. Yes, and I think that's a very good idea. I think that's the way for him to go, because that will lead him to personal healing and happiness. I think right now he's closed off so many doors. He's very protective of himself, like I said, because he feels so much. He feels so much that he's worried if he opens up, people are just going to hurt him, which has happened before. But I think when he opens up this door, he's going to be happier too. He's actually quite jealous of some of the members that have a more kind of open personality, who are able to get along so well with so many different people. But yeah, he's going to do that. Let's see what else is in store for the next year. Okay, basically, I mean, the Nine of Cups is like, I always say when I'm doing my readings, the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. It's the card of being fulfilled and happy and content with the state, with your current state of life. So in the next year or so, he's not even gonna want anything else. He's gonna be happy with his work, with his relationships, in his personal life, with his fans. Everything is gonna fall into place, and it's just gonna be amazing. Nine of Cups is a really good omen, so he has a lot of amazing things coming his life. Yeah, and I see that whatever that he tries to do, luck is on his side. He's got the Wheel of Fortune here, so even when life is gonna, throw some, I don't know, problems his way, it's gonna go back up very quickly. He's a very good person. He's a very good person. Now let's see what other things we can find out about life for him. Oh, sorry, the card fell on the ground. We have the Star right here, which is amazing. He's feeling very hopeful for the future. He's in a really good place right now, with his art, with his craft, and in his mind. He's feeling very hopeful for the future, actually, and it's a feeling that he hasn't felt in a very long time. So I think I'm gonna end this here. It's been going on for a little bit long. I ended up getting lots of cards, a lot of messages from the guides and the universe. He's a very kind person, very loving. I think the people who have him in their lives are very lucky, because he's one of a kind. But yeah, so great things coming his way, great relationship, great support system. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did a Jungkook video a few days ago that I'll add in, like I said, in a card somewhere here if I can figure it out, or it's in the description box below. But if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on who I should do next, yeah, let me know. I always love reading your comments. But I hope you have a super lovely day, and be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!